Hi everyone, it's Mr. and Mrs. MLG here from Mighty Lancer Games. Welcome to Two Paint Tuesday. Hello. This evening I shall be painting the remainder of my cowboy folks that I've started on yesterday. Now Mrs. MLG is constructorizing Death Rattle Skeletons. Mrs. MLG is full of cold. A sticker is played. A bingo call. Starting off on the lady folks of my cowboys, cowboy figures. With their hair, we're going to do some Agaros dunes, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some yellow or orange or whatever over the top to give it a little bit of a different shade to all the colours that I've used for hats, coats, etc. Is the plan this evening, and then once we've done that, we're going to get on to basing and get something like done. Ready for some games, and then we can always come back and we can do something else with them later. Tart them up a little bit. Koeniko gave up on building those skeletons. And a hydrate. Let's pull that end off.
I haven't started yet, but I can guarantee there will be a number 25 bingo ball played because I've already complained off stream and I only took them out of the box.
What could be so bad about them? They're in lots of pieces.
Well, I nearly broke its leg just taking it out of the box because they're so spindly.
I need to give you some square bases for them.
I haven't even built one.
Let me find you some square bases for if you want to stick them onto something. With my big bag of squares.
Don't forget to get your bingo cards so that you can all join along.
Yeah. Excuse me, dog. There you go, there's some square bases. And there is the canife. Tony says, Nathan, to answer your question from last night, Mordheim Warband will be undead. I'm undecided if I'll use the GW Necromancer or use the Necromancer from Zombicide Black Plague. I can't even think what that looks like, the Black Plague Necromancer guy. But cool. Very cool. I'll have to look that up now. I have got a set of Black Plague kicking about somewhere. It's not mine. It is belongs to one of my friends that I started painting ages ago. I never finished. Started doing some of the wolves and the zombies, and then got distracted by other shiny things. That wouldn't happen, would it? Yeah. Yes. Right then. So, lady, cowfolks, sorted. And gentlemen, cowfolks. Next, we'll just do little bits on any exposed hair on these guys, and then we'll come back in and we'll do some different colour later. Oh, that guy's got the tag on his. He's still got the price tag on his gun. We need to do something with that. Red wants to know. Is the Zombicide any good? Been looking at it for a while. I've only played the first edition of Zombicide. I've only played the Black Plague version of the first edition. And I thought it was excellent. Really good fun. Very in the same kind of vein as. Oh no, that's not the right colour for that guy. Yeah, good fun. Just a good laugh to have with a few friends or whatever, just to get a game on the table. In the same kind of vein as like a Hero Quest or something like that, where you can get a few folks and play a game, and you can level characters throughout the kind of the missions and what have you. So, and it's cooperative, which is good. You're not competing against each other. I did enjoy it. She's a lady cowfolk. She's a lady cowfolk. Oh, we need to do. So that's Hagaros Dunes. Let's put that away. Put you in there. We need to get Nazdreg Yellow out to do some gold on one of the guys. On the sheriff, we've got to do his thing. Got to do his sheriff's badge and stuff. Tony says, I've got Black Plague and Night of the Living Dead sets. Not played them, but the minis are fantastic. Yeah, I think the minis are pretty cool. They're proper board game style minis though, in the thing that like one piece PVC type figures, but they do paint up very easily. They look cool. The different ones. So the Zombicide, regular Zombicide is like modern age. Black Plague is medieval fantasy. Green Tide is, I think it's Green Tide, is orcs and what have you, zombies in medieval time. There's a White Plague, I think, as well, or something along those lines. That's a different fantasy version. There is Zombicide Invader, which is sci-fi. I'm going to move those bases because I just keep moving them. Keep knocking into them and they're going to make loads of rattles in the microphone. Let's just get them out of the way. I'll shove them in there. Zombicide Invader. And then there is a Wild West one that I can't... Undeader or something like that it is. Undead or Alive, that's it. Undead or Alive. And the Night of the Living Dead one that Tony references there, which is obviously based off the movie. So there's there's plenty to choose from. Plenty to choose from. Realise that I've gone over a little bit with one of the guys here, so we're just going to go back and fix that. I think I used Nox Black on this guy's coat. I'm going to go back and just tidy that up a little bit. If it wasn't Nox Black, it's going to look rubbish. So hopefully it was Nox Black. No, I think it was. I think it was. There we go. That's that sorted. I like the Night of the Living Dead has standard mode gameplay and Romero mode gameplay, so you can play out the movie. Oh, cool. And currently, as much as I don't like Simon's Kickstarter-based business, they make some excellent games. Yeah, I'm not. I think that they've produced enough games now that they shouldn't be using Kickstarter. In my opinion, they should bring them to retail. But you know, we know why companies do it, and I'm not going to whinge about it anymore because I've done that plenty of times before. Right, I'm going to get a little bit of orange. I'm going to give a couple of my cowfolk gingery hair over the top of that Agaros Dunes that we used. We're going to get some Griffhound orange, and then we're just going to put that over the top, just a little coat, just to give her give some red hair to some of these ladies. What have I been doing today, you say? Well, all sorts of interesting and cool things. That is possibly a bit bright, that orange. Might need to tone that down a touch. We'll maybe do some brown. Yes, so today I've been actually serving customers today. I've been doing the actual works and stuff, which has been cool. We've had a delivery or two, and I've had to do the hard work and actually deal with those, and sort some things out. We've had a Games Workshop restock. We've had Tamir delivery, which I need to chase up because the Pteranodons are missing. Everything else was there apart from the Pteranodons for our customer. I need to deal with that in the morning because I only finished checking that off just before I came home. Oh, that's better. Look, this is Dark Oath flesh over that yellow Agaros Dunes, and that looks a lot better. That's a lot more of a natural hair colour. He says it looks absolutely nothing like a natural hair colour. Night of the Living Dead set is definitely a labour of love. I really want to paint up Romero mode Barbara and Mr. Cooper in colorized black and white style. That'd be a fun pair. Don't know if I've seen it since I was a teenager. Night of the Living Dead. I can't really remember it. It's the one in the mall, isn't it? Is that the one? We might have to have a vintage movie night sometime, Mrs. MLG. Classic zombie movies. Molly's Dawn of the Dead. Okay. I've definitely seen that one. I'm sure I've seen them all, but I can't really remember. I've seen Brain Dead, an early Peter Jackson movie. I've definitely seen Dawn of the Dead, but I can't really remember. Right, these guys looking alright. Right, where's that guy with the shotgun? He needs something doing to him. And the guy with the price tag, we need to... I've tried to do monochrome, so Skirmish, but the urge to throw in all the colours. Yeah, that's right, Red Snail. I kick ass for the Lord. Night of the Living Dead was released in a splendid year of excellent vintage, 1968. Someone might have been born the same year. Who could that be? Can't think who might have been born around then. Was it you, Tony, by any chance? I don't know if this is the price tag, but it is now. Might just be a bit of ribbon or something, but it's definitely the price tag for my narrative. He's just nicked it from the shop. Let's... Oh, and the other thing that I want to do before I base these guys, I've decided that their boots are too light, so we're going to go back over their boots with the Garrigax sewer. I've had several conversations today about Fallout, the TV series. I've had several customers asking me about what I thought of it. I think there was a cowboy film where the guy is looking at a gun in the gun shop and it has a price tag on it, and he shoots the store owner. Yeah, I wonder. A lot of these are based off kind of cowboy movie type poses and things. I wonder if it's. And that guy with the price tag on the gun has definitely got more of a particular looking face, shall we say. He's definitely got a different face to all the rest of the minis that we've got here. He's got a bit of a different look about him. So yeah, it might be that he's based on something else. The good, the bad and the ugly. Right. Oh, this guy. That guy and that guy. So they need their brown sorting out. Because I used one of the super washes and it's super... super opaque. We need to put something over the top of that. So we're going to go with some rattling grime over the top and see if we can make that a little bit more... different. Yeah, how is Hive Fleet Eye Bleach coming on, Kuroniko? Is it looking good? Hi, Wicked D. Is no one talking? I've been talking. I've been talking loads.
We were all hiding until you got here, pretending we weren't here.
I'm trying to figure out a colour for the undercarriage. The glitter throws off the contrast on everything. Awesome! I can't wait to see some pictures of an assembled force on the table. I think they'd be. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. I'm not sure I've made the right decision with rattling grime here. Maybe this might be a little dark for this guy's. Oh, it's gonna dry all right. I think it's gonna dry okay. I need to paint these bullets. Keep seeing bits I've missed. This is no good. Bye, Tony. Yeah, Mrs. MLG's got her poorly sick on. She's got my man flu, so she's obviously perfectly fine. Really, she's just. Feeling a bit under the weather, aren't you, my dear? That was a nod. Stream event called number 37. Tony has to walk the dog. As if we've got Tony has to walk the dog in as a event. That's ace. Have you got one down as Kuroniko's watching 2 streams at once? What did I just say I needed to fix? Sorry? No, I looked at one of my figures and said, oh, I've realised I've missed that bit. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember. Bullets on that guy, that was it. Let me Nasdreg yellow back. Bullets, thank you. Yeah. I would never. Hey! How did this get onto my tablet? It's all right. The fact that you're here at all is what's important to us, Kuroniko. Doesn't matter if you're dual streaming. Wicked D's in the car park again. Is that a bingo thing? Wicked D in the... No, sorry, Wicked D. We can make you a bingo number. We'll add that on for a future game. Is anybody close? Is anybody close to getting their car? Because it must have rolled over from like the bit yesterday. Need to get a line. Okay. Boots. Let's sort these boots out. These boots are made for walking. And I can't see. So I don't know why I tried. Let's tidy up a little bit. Tidy up my workstation. That's not like me, is it? I need one more, but it's someone else has to get bingo. Oh no. No, this is no good. Like, can't do anything without activating one of these. Finished some werewolves, red. Awesomes. Yeah, these guys are nearly done. Boots, and then we're on to basing. Oh, I don't know. We'll talk about that later. I was going to do something with this guy because he's all coppery coloured. No, we'll come back to that. Just paint all over my water bottle. Lady Vampire on Undead Dragon next. That sounds cool. That sounds cool. Is that a 3D printing model or a specific one? GW used to do a vampire on a female vampire on a carmine dragon, was it, or something like that? I think that was pretty cool. So, using my my favourite boot colour, Garagax Sewer, for contrasting. It's the brown from GW that I tend to use for most leather stuff. If Gizmo could steal something, that would be fab. Yeah, he's having a little nap under the table. So it's unlikely, I'm afraid. I'm going to leave that, guys, because he's already got quite dark brown trousers. His boots can be a bit lighter. He's been standing in the sand. I'm nowhere near mine, and I'm nowhere near, and mine are all hard ones. 5 followers, level 3 hype trains. A 3D print made all my heroes female Night of the Living Dead girl. Need a female vampire on horseback soon. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Have you you played a game with them the other week, didn't you? How did you get on? His boots can stay that colour. I was chatting to someone earlier on. We were talking about Cowboys, and I was thinking that it'd be cool to do a little bit of terrain that's like out of town kind of stuff. Maybe a ramshackle house and barn, and maybe some like animal pens and stuff like that to fight over. Maybe one of them wind turbine-y things. Lost 3 for 3 now. Make them work for it. Yeah, you've got to lull them into a false sense of security before you like smash them, man. Yeah, what armies have you played against? I've got 2 games of Blood Bowl lined up this Thursday. I've got to play Wood Elves, which is the other team that's currently ranking highest in the league, apart from myself. And then so that'll be a good game. Skaven against Wood Elves, and then after that I've got a game against my friend Al and his Beastmen team. So he's playing Chaos Chosen, but he took all Beastmen and a Minotaur, but unfortunately his Minotaur's been killed in one of his early games, so he's only got Beastmen left now. I think his draft player was killed as well. I could be wrong, but yeah, he's only got Beastmen, so he's got somewhere in the region of 500,000 to spend on inducements when he plays me, which is going to make the game interesting. If you know Blood Bowl, then inducements are the bonuses you get to kind of level the game out a bit, and the more you have different things you can take. So Men of the North, Empire of Dust, and More Undead. Don't know. I can't really. I've never really played much Kings of War, so I can't really try and even give you any assistance. I'm afraid. Tactical genius is not one of my fortes. Right then, basing time. So I'm going to base my guys. I was going to use this black mud, this Vallejo black mud, but I don't think I am going to use that. I think I'm going to have a look and see if I've got something else in my drawer. Let's have a look. Yes, here we go. We're going to use some European mud, and I know that they're Cowboys and they're not in Europe, but I just need to slap a bit towards the top. But this is quite a good texture, and then we're going to dry brush it up. So this has got bits of twig and mud, different grits and stuff in it. Obviously we sell this at Mighty Lancer Games. It's there's a variety of different mud textures, but this one I find is pretty good. Although we might have a problem here because this looks like it's gone hard. Oh no, it's gone solid. We might have to use my black mud. Even though the lid was on tight, it's gone hard. Well, that's no good. Let's revert back to the drawer and just see what else we've got in there. They're washes. Right, it's going to have to be the black mud. It's going to have to be the black mud. It's just there ain't enough left in there. That's empty. What's that one I've got here? Oh, this'll do. Got some Green Stuff World Middle Earth lying around here. All the good stuff, that'll do. That's got some decent texture to it. Let's give that a shake up. Get some to this end. There we go. It's the only thing is that this one won't have the little bits of twig and stuff in that the other one had. So the Vallejo ones I like because they've got a bit more granulation. Don't know. That's not the right word. The right thing will come to me. Yeah, I like the Vallejo ones. Just unfortunately, one's empty or near enough empty. Not enough to do 18 figures. And the other one's dried up. I must have had it a couple of years. It was alright last time I used it. And the lid's been screwed on tight. I don't know what I've done. How's construction going over there, my darling? They're fiddly. That's the report from Mrs. MLG. Death Rattle Skellies are fiddly. So I don't know if you might have seen the news today. Games Workshop were putting some prices up. Not all their prices, but some of their prices for some of the range. Can't say that it was a shock. We've been expecting it for a month or two, because we normally get a price rise somewhere around the end of the tax year. So we knew it'd be coming sooner or later. Very fiddly, both building and painting, says Redscope. Yeah. This mini is fiddly. I'm trying to get her build the texture up around the edges of her base. Because this one figure, unlike the rest, which are Black Scorpion figures, this is from somewhere else, and she's got a pre-molded, like, well, it's not even like a tab. She's got a pre-molded base on her feet, which maybe I should have cut off, but we didn't think about that before we started painting her. Messing about. Right, so she'll do. So I'm gonna have to paint this. This is totally the wrong colour for what I wanted to use. But we need to get some texture on the bases because they're very, very plain. But they do these basing textures in a variety of colours, including now they do some Martian like fleur coloured basing textures. They look pretty cool. Not for Cowboys though. They would be perfect for fantasy or sci-fi minis. Come on, get in there. Maybe I should have put the basing texture on before I painted them. But then I didn't know that my stuff was dried up at that point. it's got some green in. How's that got green in? Big blob of green in amongst the brown of the Middle Earth stuff. Maybe the pigment's not blended properly in that little tongueful. Eh. Yeah, Mordheim wise, base wise, whatever you want to do. So I did my Beastmen just as kind of woodland scatter. In fact, I think I used the Kadama Woods stuff because I imagine they're more raiding from the outskirts, and I think I'll probably do my Night Goblins a little similar. But yeah, just any kind of cobblestone. If you're doing witch hunters and you're in the city, cobblestone with a bit of like debris to the edges and stuff like that could be cool. I'll have to get started on my goblins once Cowboy Fever has had a week too. Sorry? I do. Need to do that. Can't do that on stream though. Excuse me. Disgusting boy. MLG sell great cobblestone rollers for bases, says Karanika. Thank you very much. That's an excellent point. We do sell cobblestone. We also now sell from our most recent Green Stuff World delivery. We've got cobblestone plastic sheeting, which if you didn't want to use a roller, you could buy plastic sheeting and cut it to the size of your base, and then mount your figure on top of that. As an alternative option. And Wicked D's back. Right, that's it. Three Cowboys down. I feel like I've achieved something. It's slow going, doing this cowboy textured basing lark. Nope. Nope. You've got my pleasure the whole evening, my darling. I'm waiting for them to get back to me actually, because I've done everything I need to do. I'm waiting for them to reactivate our account because I had to sign new terms and conditions. So they might have done it by now actually. I haven't checked this afternoon, but they hadn't this morning. I had to ring them and get them to send me documentation. Chase the Lego thing up. Haven't heard anything back from them, so I've chased them up. super excited about Lego.
Well, they've not said we can have it.
Sorry?
They've not said we can have it.
I know.
How can you be excited when they're just ignoring you?
Oh, because, it'd be cool if we can get it, wouldn't it? And we're going to go and...
I've got a question.
I'm going to go talk to the people.
Oh, you are. I've got a question for you.
Yep.
If they say you can have Lego,
Yeah.
where are you putting it?
I don't know. Something will have to go. Won't it? Something will have to go. Board games. We don't need to sell board games, do we?
No, we're just called a gaming shop, but we also game.
Don't know. We'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it.
Would anybody buy Lego off us?
I'm sure lots of customers would buy Lego.
Mugs will have to go.
Mugs will have to go. Yeah, I know where they need to go. They need to go into Wicked D's Homewares and Tea Emporium. Kuroniko, I have 27 of those base rollers. I regret nothing. Do you know, I have never used one in the several years that we've been selling the rollers and stuff. I've never used one.
That's way too lazy with our base.
Yeah, always. Well, yeah, I think I could definitely see the appeal trying to squidge this stuff on. To be fair. It's not playing currently.
Do I need to make a Mr. MLG complains bingo square?
Yeah, I think so. That one won't get used quite as often.
I don't know, you're doing a good job.
It's definitely sticking better to my spatula than it is to the base. And the base has been primed, so it's not like it's bare plastic or anything.
Oh, make me one, little red.
Yeah, they do delivery to Bridlington. Might be cold by the time you get here. It's alright. Put it in a flask. What have I got to tell you? I don't know. Got some cool new models and RC cars to add from our Tamiya delivery.
Oh.
I know. Like, it's stuff that I pre-ordered like ages ago, and then it just turns up. Just turns up.
The speaking box here they go.
Put a teeny drop of water in the tub. I had the same problem with them. Oh, that's a... Yeah, we can give that a go. No, it's all right. I've got my dropper thing here. I'll give it a whirl in a second.
I don't think putting water in stuff is a bingo square. Do you want a vote so that you can vote on what you need?
A vote for bingo squares.
Yeah, you can vote for one that you just want to happen.
Oh, right, okay. Does anybody need a bingo square to happen so they get bingo? Do we need to have a vote and see if there's one that we need to activate. Make Red a cuppa. Red says number 19.
I'll do a vote. You can vote. Right, vote for you. One you want.
Event called 9 to 10 bingo votes cast.
Yeah, vote for the one you want. Do it on your cards. You just press the ball you want.
Well, it definitely does look gloopier. It might be the winner. Thank you, Kuroniko.
Oh, number 19's winning.
And what is number 19?
It doesn't matter because it just happens. Gizmo steals something. But it doesn't have to happen, you see, it just gets called. Yeah, I'm helping.
Yeah, so that's a much gloopier consistency.
So the event was called, and Kuroniko is the winner. Whoop whoop whoop. And Red Snail's second.
Whoop, whoop.
And John's third. And Red Scope's fourth.
Everybody was just waiting for number 19.
Everybody was waiting for number 19. Woo! Winner, winner.
Well done, everybody.
Thanks for playing. So Kuroniko is at the top of the leaderboard.
We've got a leaderboard.
Yeah, there's a leaderboard.
Mm.
Are there any other squares that you'd like to add? Any other events that you think happen all the time which aren't on?
Yeah, give us your suggestions and we'll add more things in.
You're waiting, ready and waiting, Karen.
Is there a list? Is there a limit? Is what I was going to say. Is there a limit to how many squares we can have?
Well, you only get a card with so many squares on, but I don't think there's a limit to how many events you can have. But there is a limit to how much scrolling I can do to find them to make them happen. Because obviously I have to press the button to say that's happened.
Right. They're not. Yeah, because certain stuff needs to be manually done rather than.
Well, yeah, because the computer doesn't know that you're sticking paintbrushes in your face.
Yes. I haven't done that tonight, have I? Have I? I don't know.
I hope not with that.
Yeah, not with this one. I won't be licking the end of the texture tool.
So yeah, if there's something that you think happens all the time, I'll add it on. Shout up and let me know.
Ah! Drop me mini. Drop the painting handle. Painting handles are going up by £1.
I ain't got drop a mini. Shall we have drop a mini?
Yeah. Yeah, I think drop a mini should be on there. Oh, I don't know. You've got Tony has to walk the dog. Have we got Wicked D's in the car park again?
Yeah, but Wicked D's not always in the car park.
Tony
walks the dog quite a lot.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You might be sat waiting for Wicked D to be in a car park for a year. I've put a mini gets dropped. Red scope, so that's like the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Have you got someone redeems a stream loops
And
card?
they're every other all the time. I thought it was. Is it for the oldest then? Not the youngest. I thought it was for the youngest. Sorry. If you want to be a bingo square, I'll make you a bingo square. You know how dodgy it sounds to anyone that's new though. Nico mentions it.
Glitter is applied to minis.
Nico will just be able to get that one on their own now. If they need it, just be like, dragons, dragons, dragons.
Mr. MLG moans, or have you done that already?
I don't know. No, I don't think anyone's ever had a timeout, Pete. I've just banned people.
What about Mrs. MLG bans a bot?
That doesn't happen very often.
No.
We don't get enough viewers for that kind of malarkey. Has he been toned for a while? I thought I fixed it.
Yeah, I can't remember the emote spam.
I can make timeout, so you can, Wicked Dick. We just timeout Pete all the time. There's only a minute until the end of the stream.
What are you going to tell us?
No. Right, so I've added a mini gets dropped, Wicked D's in the car park, Koniko mentions dragons, and Pando gets fed. So, will that be alright, everybody?
Yeah, that's cool. We'll just add a few every time we think about them, and then
Okie dokie.
that's all good. Right, I've put basing texture on 9 out of 18 figures. Let's see if I can do a 10th before we finish. Oh no, it's time already. I'm not going to get that done, am I? So I'm quite happy with how my speed contrast Cowboys are turning out so far. Hopefully get them finished this evening. So we'll go and have a snuggle with the little one, and then Might come back and do a little bit more later. Get Mrs. MLG tucked into bed so she's feeling better.
Are you putting me in bed then leaving me? Is that what's happening?
Well, you'll be asleep. You won't know what's going on. It depends how tired I get, because I'm still feeling a little bit under the weather. And last night I was flagging. So Wicked D was streaming last night and I was falling asleep while I was trying to do some work on the computer.
Yeah. Who knows what he's ordered, because he kept falling asleep and his hand kept like pressing the keys. I kept having to wake him up.
Ordered 111 of something instead of 1. Well, that bill's a bit expensive.
Yeah, Carico, that's just constant, isn't it? I've started a new game because it'll roll over.
Yeah, we watched. I made you watch all the Fallout on Sunday night, didn't I?
Yeah. It was alright, I didn't mind it. Seemed worse.
Yeah. I think we need to go back and have another go at the computer game and see if we understand a bit more of the story after playing some game. But not tonight, because I need to finish these.
When are you playing?
I don't know yet. I don't know when we're going to be playing next. I do
You
need
don't
to.
even know when you're playing then.
I know, but I need to get them finished so my brain is clear.
He's got some game already. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, so we're started Fallout 4 because it was recommended to me as the most like Skyrim. So we started on that one and we played a couple of hours. And at the moment I need to find, and I'm sure I think I've got the resources to do it, but I need to find a way to replenish the power core. Found some power armor. We need to finish a way to replenish the power core on the power armor. Because I wore it out. Fighting a Death Claw. Which seems like a very powerful boss to have to fight early in the game. But I don't know, maybe I might have gone the wrong way and ended up in an area that's supposed to be for higher level. Because I had to redo the same bit about 3 or 4 times before I actually did it without dying. But I am not very good.
Just hide in the store and he can't get you.
Hide in the store and it can't get you. It didn't have. It just kept attacking me in the street.
You didn't get a chance to get to the store.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, we killed it. Job's a good one. But I've run out of power for my fancy power armor thing. And then I haven't played it really for about a month. Because I've been too busy. So one day we'll have another go. But we need to continue the continue Skyrim because I want to find every location on the map. That was my quest. Right, so there we go. 11 Cowboys. So I've got 7 left to go. 7 left to go. But I think we should end it there because it's 5 minutes past stream finishing time. Thank you very much, Kuroniko, for the tip about the water. Excellent, very, very helpful. Thank you very much. That tissue looks good. Yes, it's various express colour browns because I was pulling the caps out to put mixing balls in them. So I was using the tissue to hold the lids. thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. I hope you have enjoyed listening to us waffle, and we hope that we will see you all again next week on Monday, when we're back with some more painting, and I will be painting something that isn't Cowboys.
Something that isn't Cowboy.
Yeah.
What are you going to be painting that isn't Cowboys?
Something that's not Cowboys. To be confirmed.
What? You mean you don't know?
I don't know yet, but it definitely won't be Cowboys. Dragon!
I can't find the number. Ugh. We've got too many now. I can't find.
Awesome. Thanks, everyone. See you soon. Have a great week.
Yeah, I'm still looking. I can't find it. We're just gonna have to talk among yourselves. Where's it gone? Ah, that sounds good. You can all hear you know. There it is. I found it. Yay!
Okay. Bye, everyone.
I can't find the button now.